So as you all know that, and good morning everyone, and this is BCA Batch 1, and you're watching YouTube. And in business English classes, we are practicing a speech on global warming, its aspects, and way ahead. So where are we heading to? So what's happening? And it is a growing concern. Global warming is like underestimated. People are not bothered about what's happening. A growing concern is that each one of us should put our hands together, put our heads together, and seriously think about where are we heading and where this can lead to. So the Mother Earth, we have to take care of the mother. And now that the mother is crying, shedding tears, blood tears, now is the time to stand up for a very noble cause, to protect this earth, this grandeur of God, which is priceless. To start on with the speech competition, I would like to invite Tulika to make a presence on the aspects of global warming and where are we heading to.
Yes, ma'am. Should I start?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. So first I would like to say that we do not inherit this world from our forefathers, but borrow it from our children. A very good morning to all. I am Tulika and today I am here to discuss a very crucial topic, that is global warming. So despite of the fact that the world is climbing the ladder of growth and development, we are still lagging behind in providing effective solutions to the deadly threat. Global warming. It refers to the sustainable increase in the average temperature of the surface of Earth. Scientists agree that the temperature of Earth has increased by 1 degree Celsius in the past 40 years. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change concluded that increased emissions of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, methane, chlorofluorocarbons have increased the surface of temperature of Earth. World Bank report states that the climate change could affect economic growth, which could be 1/5 unless drastic action is taken. But now the government and the people are grabbing their hands together to sort out this issue. India has released its most awaited National Action Plan, which focuses on 8 missions, like National Strategic Mission for Climate Change. It is also setting up of ultra mega solar projects in Ladakh, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, etc. So now it's time for us to be aware about this deadly threat. Otherwise, it will create a very great disaster for us. So all of us present here must take an oath that from today onwards, we will follow all those steps by very small initiatives, like planting more and more trees, using energy efficient devices, using renewable sources of energy. So if we all will join our hands together towards this mission, then that day is not very far when we will achieve our goal. Love the nature, save the nature, and preserve the beauty of nature, as we all are a gift of nature. Thank you.
Tulika, very well presented.
Thank you, ma'am.
And now we have Satvik to present his views. And yes, global warming threatens people. It threatens, not only threatens, but it has given us a knock.
Yes, ma'am.
And now we are going to have scarcity of food, water. The growing concern needs to be taken up seriously. Yes, Satvik, we are inviting Satvik to come up with this presentation.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
So good morning to you all. Today I'm going to present my speech on the topic. Not on the topic, but about a scenario of our real life experience, the global warming. So, have you ever seen it is raining during the summer and winter and drought-like condition even during the rainy season? Have you ever forced yourself to switch on the fan or AC even during the winter. Remember those days when we could still survive the hot summer without a fan. Who had thought the dream valleys of UK will suffer from sweltering heat? Who had thought that snowy heaven of USA will burn in the fire of forest? The weather prediction becoming more complex day by day. The outbreak of various natural disasters has risen steadily since the onset of 21st century. The super villain behind all these changes is none other than the global warming. The name is self-explanatory in itself, which means the rise in the temperature of the earth due to sunset and light, which is being trapped by greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, water vapor, nitrous oxide, methane, and chlorofluorocarbons, which are coming as a holy offerings as the end result of our great deeds, like burning a lot of fossil fuels, exploitation of our natural resources, and a lot of such ever unsatisfied greeds. But it is said, when there is a will, there is a way. Let the gones be bygones. Let's take an oath to use renewable energies like solar, wind, biomass, and geothermal as the replacement of fossil fuels, to reduce the wastage of energy and water, to use sustainable transportation like using electrical and EV-based vehicles, sustainable agriculture, forest management, and responsible consumption and triple R method. The use, recycle, and reduce. The morning is when you wake up. So it's not how you concede the mistake, but how you correct them that decides your destiny. So I would like to conclude my speech with a short poem. Unless we find ways more sustainable, the future prosperity will not be attainable. And our children will ask, were we up to the task? But our action will not be explainable. Leaving behind the dreams of terror and fear, we rise into a daybreak that's wondrously clear. We rise, bringing the gifts that our ancestors gave. We are the dream and the hope of the slave. We rise, we rise, we rise. Thank you. Have a nice day.
That's very good, Satvik. And yes, all of us can contribute. Everyone can help. In what way? In limiting change in the climate. Like, so everyone can help limit climate change from various ways. Like the way we travel, to electricity, and the use of food, fuel. We can make a difference. But yes, if each one of us thinks about some positive changes, you have to act now. Coming up next is Sonidhi. Sonidhi. Hello. Unmute yourself. Sorry. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
The greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it. Good morning to all the listeners. My name is Sunidhi Ranjan, and I am going to present a speech on the topic global warming, reason, impact, and the way ahead. So let's start by knowing what is global warming. Global warming is the situation where the average temperature of Earth's surface gradually rises due to greenhouse effect, which is creating a serious problem for the life on our planet. Gases like CO2, methane are responsible for global warming. Now let's discuss about the causes of global warming. There are several factors that are contributing to global warming, such as deforestation, volcanic eruption, pollution, etc. Now, as we seen the causes, let's see the impact of global warming. It is creating water shortage, disease, drought, fire threatening wildlife, etc. But the most important thing is that what steps we can take to prevent global warming. because if we don't take steps to reduce it now, it would have a devastating outcome. So the measures are reuse and recycling of waste, use renewable energy, save water and energy, choose public transport, do afforestation. We need to wake up and take these effective steps to fight with global warming. So I would like to sum up my speech with a short poem. Lives are crying because it's not clean. The earth is dying because it's not green. Earth is our dear mother. Don't pollute it. She gives us food and shelter. Just salute it. With global warming, it's in danger. Let's save it by becoming a strong ranger. Grow more trees, make earth green, reduce pollution, and make our mother earth a queen. So think wise and act smart, because if we are destructing, no other will come to save it. So save trees, save earth. Thank you for giving your precious time to listening me. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, very good. Suriti. How to stop global warming? Anyways, how to stop? Start thinking. The only way when you to start thinking. How to stop? Start thinking. Think about it. Speak up. Speak to people. Discuss. Power your home with renewable energy. So think about it. Coming up next is Ujjwal Kumar. Ujjwal, are you alone? Are you sitting with somebody else? Ujjwal, you're being recorded. So on YouTube. Are you prepared, Ujjwal?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning to all. And I will share my speech on global warming. Ever happened that it rained suddenly on a sunny days, or hand to turn on AC in winter? Remember those days when you could still survive the hot winter without fan? The weather production has been becoming more complex with every passing.
Start. All right, moving on to Ankit Raj.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Should I start?
Yes, start.
Okay. So, good morning, everyone. So, do you notice that there is a monsoon delay nowadays and uneven raining here and there? Uh, there is a lot of flood in the mountainous area, but also there is drought in some regions. In my village, I can see that the at my village, I can see there is a lot of problem in irrigation, and the farmers are not able to do proper irrigation of rice crop. What is this happening? Along with that, there are forest fires, flood, and apart from this, there are a lot of animals who are being extinct. We can see clearly that the birds who used to fly in our childhood days are not even seen in these days. And we also notice this hot summer is getting hotter day by day, and all this mess up climate is going on and on. So I'm Ankit, here to explain something about global warming. So in Hindi we call it Bhumandaliya Vashpikaran. What does it mean? Is that it means gradual raise in temperature of Earth, and it results in so
That's
much bad things like melting of glacier, and as I earlier told, uneven climate and all. So why is it happening? The simple reason is that our own comfort, the way we want comfort, is just not acceptable for this nature. Nature wants a good balance, and we as a human are creating a lot of disbalance. So the simple reason is this. Apart from this, we also love enjoying a lot of heritage and going here and there, but we don't notice that wherever we go, we leave a lot of pollution and a lot of garbages all there. So this is a simple reason I want to take. And apart from this, we can see that the comfort of human is raising day by day. We are going in so much of technological advancement, and the dark side of this is resulting in our so much lovely friend known as global warming, although it's not lovely. Uh, Apart from this, I would like to say some facts that coastal areas like Mumbai and Calcutta are going to be under sea by year 2030. The simple reason is that the Arctic Circle and the Antarctica are melting and melting at a very fast rate. Apart from that, there are so many examples that are available on internet and whatever ways you can go. You can check from there also. The simple thing which can be done to stop this is to plant trees. And one more thing I would like to add on is that to control your luxuries. This is very simple. Thus, just control your luxuries and plant as much trees as you can. We believe in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. It means that everything, every living being on this planet Earth is our kutum. That means it is someone who is our own relative. So we must protect this, and that's all. Thank you.
So yes, very good. And whenever you conclude a speech, you make the audience aware. You prepare the audience that yes, you're going to end this, and conclude your speeches by. In the end, I would like to say. Finally, I would like to conclude in a crux, in a nutshell. Right. So, using these phrases will help you. Will help your audience to understand you better. That you're going to sum it up, and do not just abruptly say, "And that's all." And the moment you say that's all, you're giving out a message that you have prepared this much only. Right? That's it. That's all. Don't do that. Just prepare your audience. And there are a lot of phrases. To conclude, I would like to say, finally, I would like to say, in a nutshell, I would like to say, the crux of the matter is, right? So otherwise, very good. Coming up next is Kanhaiya, roll number 129. Yes. Whoever is talking, please unmute yourself.
Another class.
1 minute, 1 minute.
7 घंटा 7 घंटा पढ़े सात बजे चला था
Who's talking?
7 से 2 चल रहा था
Yes, continue. Hello. Unmute yourself.
And sometimes it rains during the winter or summer season. Why all this is happening in our world? Why there's so much complexity in weather? The answer and reason of all the questions is global warming. Why name? It is clear that it means that the rise of temperature in the Earth's surface. It is increasing. It is due to the sun's heat and the light that is trapped by the greenhouse gases. Why is it increasing as fast rate? What is the reason behind it? The answer is bitter, but we all should admit it that we as humans are the reason of that. This is due to our deeds that it is increasing. Our deeds such as exploiting our natural resources, burning fossil fuels, and such as if this has come in control, then the result is going to be too much horrible. It can be controlled by using the various ways, such as not using the by not exploiting the fossil fuels and using the renewable source of energy, stop deforestation and start afforestation, and by using 3 R's, such as that is reuse, reduce, and recycle. If we want to make our Earth a livable place, then we also use control global warming. Otherwise, Earth will be no longer a livable place. We also take an oath to adopt the measure that will stop global warming. Otherwise, our future generation can't able to see how beautiful our planet Earth is. Thank you for hearing me, and I hope that you all should adopt measures that can stop global warming. Thank you.
Yes, very well spoken. And now the final word is those who spoke today. Definitely they are in the team. Prepare harder. Is there anybody else? Have I missed out anybody? Shivam Kumar, are you there? Shivam has spoken or not? Pragati, are you there? Yes, Pragati, start.
Hello, ma'am. I'm audible.
Yeah.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning to all.
Good morning.
My name is Pragati Bharadwaj, and I'm a student of BCA AKU from beloved college CIMAGE. Today, I am here to discuss on the most effective topic, global warming. So, what is global warming? Why global warming? What is cause of the global warming, and how we can control it? First of all, we all must aware from what is global warming. So, according to me, global warming is the process when Earth heats up and the temperature rises. Have you heard about the greenhouse gases? Greenhouse gases such as CO2, NO2, methane, etc. Greenhouse gases trap light reflected by the Earth and keep the Earth warm. But an increasing in the gases can lead the overheating of the Earth, termed as global warming. Greenhouse emissions are due to mining, deforestation, burning of fuels, overfishing, industrialization, transport and vehicles, oil drilling, power plants, and many more. The potential future effect of global climate change, increasing drought, loss of species, poverty and displacement, ice glacier melting, increasing sea level. But we need to act shift sustainable living. So basically, we too have a role. We must start use public transport, use bicycle at the place of motor vehicles. We should less use of paper. There is always a solution to a problem. So let's work together, save our earth. Now I have some quotes for the Earth. Mother Earth is in pain and ailing because of the global warming. Global warming is not a joke. Helping the Earth is helping yourself, all of us. Do something for our planet now before it's too late. Global warming is our problem. This planet is our home. And if we don't do something to protect it, then who will? That's all. Thank you, ma'am.
Just now I told you, do not use the phrase, that's all, that's it.
Okay, ma'am.
Finally, I would like to say, in a nutshell, I would like to say, to always listen to the guidelines, listen to what the teachers are giving you, some hints, something to bank on, something which can take you to the next level. So the best solution by far is educate yourself and others, whether it's education or syllabus or global warming or whatever you're doing. Educate yourself and others. And here we're talking about global warming. So in the first place, I said, think about it, discuss it, speak up your mind, speak up, discuss with students around, with people around you. And the importance of education cannot be ruled out, cannot be overstated, because you have to educate others. Maybe
Yes,
maybe they are aware, but they do not know how to go about it. So you can give some hints. You can discuss, about the climate change. It cannot be overstated. And there are many platforms for us to utilize that can allow us to spread our message. The social media, word of mouth, so various ways to educate. Why don't we all educate someone or the other? Why each one teach one? It's all about education. It's all about spreading awareness in the society. At
yes,
least
ma'am.
you can start with the person sitting next to you, right? So that's all for today, and we'll get back to our classes on the 4th. Till then, take care and goodbye.
Thank you.